FCLE Full Study Guide. Question 1. Which case ruled that burning the American flag is a form of protected symbolic speech? Option A, United States v. O'Brien. Option B, Texas v. Johnson. Option C, Brandenburg v. Ohio. Option D, Cohen v. California. The correct answer is option B, Texas v. Johnson. In Texas v. Johnson, 1989, the Supreme Court held that flag burning is expressive conduct protected by the First Amendment. The court ruled that the government cannot prohibit expression of an idea simply because it is offensive. Question 2. Which case upheld the federal government's power to establish a national bank? Option A, Marbury v. Madison. Option B, McCulloch v. Maryland. Option C, Gibbons v. Ogden. Option D, Barron v. Baltimore. The correct answer is option B, McCulloch v. Maryland. McCulloch v. Maryland, 1819, affirmed Congress's implied power to charter a national bank under the Necessary and Proper Clause. Chief Justice Marshall also held that states cannot tax federal institutions. Question 3. Which amendment prevents the government from quartering soldiers in private homes during peacetime? Option A, First Amendment. Option B, Second Amendment. Option C, Third Amendment. Option D, Fourth Amendment. The correct answer is option C, Third Amendment. The Third Amendment prohibits the government from forcing citizens to house soldiers in their homes during peacetime without their consent. It was a direct response to British abuses during the colonial period. Question 4. Which case limited the use of race in university admissions? Option A, Grutter v. Ballinger. Option B, Regents of UC v. Bakke. Option C, Students for Fair Admissions v. Harvard. Option D, Plessy v. Ferguson. The correct answer is option C, Students for Fair Admissions v. Harvard. In Students for Fair Admissions v. Harvard, 2023, the Supreme Court ruled that race-conscious admissions programs at Harvard and UNC were unconstitutional. The court held that such programs violated the Equal Protection Clause. Question 5. Which amendment limits the president to 2 terms in office? Option A, 20th Amendment. Option B, 22nd Amendment. Option C, 25th Amendment. Option D, 27th Amendment. The correct answer is option B, 22nd Amendment. The 22nd Amendment, ratified in 1951, formally limits the president to 2 elected terms. This was codified in response to Franklin D. Roosevelt serving 4 terms in office. Question 6. What is the minimum voting age for federal elections? Option A, 16 years old. Option B, 18 years old. Option C, 21 years old. Option D, 25 years old. The correct answer is option B, 18 years old. The 26th Amendment lowered the federal voting age to 18, ratified in 1971. Prior to this, most states required voters to be 21 years old. Question 7. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Option A, George Washington. Option B, James Madison. Option C, Thomas Jefferson. Option D, Alexander Hamilton. The correct answer is option C, Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson drafted the Declaration of Independence in 1776, drawing on Enlightenment principles of natural rights. The Continental Congress adopted it on July 4, 1776. Question 8. Which amendment grants all persons born or naturalized in the U.S. citizenship? Option A, 13th Amendment. Option B, 14th Amendment. Option C, 15th Amendment. Option D, 19th Amendment. The correct answer is option B, 14th Amendment. Section 1 of the 14th Amendment establishes birthright citizenship and prohibits states from denying due process or equal protection. It was critical to Reconstruction-era civil rights law. Question 9. The right to a lawyer in a criminal case is guaranteed by which amendment? Option A, 5th Amendment. Option B, 6th Amendment. Option C, 7th Amendment. Option D, 8th Amendment. The correct answer is option B, 6th Amendment. The 6th Amendment guarantees the right to counsel in all criminal prosecutions. Gideon v. Wainwright extended this right to state defendants who cannot afford an attorney. Question 10. What is one shared power between federal and state governments? Option A, declaring war. Option B, coining money. Option C, collecting taxes. Option D, making treaties. The correct answer is option C, collecting taxes. Concurrent powers, such as the authority to levy taxes, are shared by both the federal and state governments. This is a hallmark of the American federal system. Question 11. Who has the authority to impeach a U.S. president? Option A, the Supreme Court. Option B, the Senate. Option C, the House of Representatives. Option D, the Vice President. The correct answer is option C, the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives holds the sole power of impeachment under Article I. A simple majority is required to impeach. The Senate then holds a trial requiring a 2/3 vote to convict. Question 12. Which document protects individual freedoms from government infringement? Option A, Articles of Confederation. Option B, Bill of Rights. Option C, Federalist No. 10. Option D, Declaration of Independence. The correct answer is option B, Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments, was ratified in 1791 to protect individual rights from federal overreach. These protections were later extended to apply against state governments through the 14th Amendment. Question 13. What does due process guarantee? Option A, unreasonable searches permitted. Option B, equal protection under law. Option C, fair legal procedures. Option D, unlimited executive power. The correct answer is option C, fair legal procedures. Due process, guaranteed by the 5th and 14th Amendments, requires that the government use fair procedures before depriving any person of life, liberty, or property. It includes both procedural and substantive components. Question 14. The concept of checks and balances is designed to prevent: Option A, voter fraud. Option B, any one branch from becoming too powerful. Option C, states from seceding. Option D, amendments to the Constitution. The correct answer is option B, any one branch from becoming too powerful. The founders designed checks and balances to prevent tyranny by distributing governmental power. Each branch has means to check the actions of the others, maintaining a balance of power. Question 15. Which clause of the First Amendment prevents the government from establishing an official religion? Option A, the Free Exercise Clause. Option B, the Establishment Clause. Option C, the Due Process Clause. Option D, the Equal Protection Clause. The correct answer is option B, the Establishment Clause. The Establishment Clause prohibits government from making any law respecting an establishment of religion. Courts have interpreted this to require a separation of government and religious institutions. Question 16. The term double jeopardy refers to: Option A, being tried twice for the same crime. Option B, serving two prison sentences at once. Option C, two separate trials for two different crimes. Option D, two criminal charges in one trial. The correct answer is option A, Being tried twice for the same crime. Double jeopardy, prohibited by the Fifth Amendment, prevents the government from prosecuting a person again after acquittal or conviction for the same offense. It is a fundamental protection against government overreach. Question 17. Which case required police to inform suspects of their rights? Option A, Gideon v. Wainwright. Option B, Miranda v. Arizona. Option C, Mapp v. Ohio. Option D, in Ringgold. The correct answer is option B, Miranda v. Arizona. Miranda v. Arizona, 1966, established that suspects must be informed of their rights, including the right to remain silent and to an attorney before custodial interrogation. Failure to give Miranda warnings can result in evidence suppression. Question 18. What is the significance of the Supremacy Clause? Option A, state law overrides federal law. Option B, federal law is supreme over state law. Option C, limits presidential power. Option D, expands state sovereignty. The correct answer is option B. Federal law is supreme over state law. The Supremacy Clause in Article 6 establishes that the Constitution and federal laws take precedence over conflicting state laws. Courts use it to resolve conflicts between state and federal legal requirements. Question 19. Which Supreme Court case ruled separate schools for black and white students inherently unequal? Option A, Plessy v. Ferguson. Option B, Brown v. Board of Education. Option C, Dred Scott v. Sanford. Option D, Korematsu v. United States. The correct answer is option B, Brown v. Board of Education. Brown v. Board of Education, 1954, unanimously held that racial segregation in public schools violated the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. It overturned Plessy v. Ferguson's separate but equal doctrine. Question 20. Which amendment abolished slavery in the United States? Option A, 13th Amendment. Option B, 14th Amendment. Option C, 15th Amendment. Option D, 16th Amendment. The correct answer is option A, 13th Amendment. Ratified in 1865, the 13th Amendment formally abolished slavery and involuntary servitude throughout the United States, except as punishment for a crime. It was the first Reconstruction Amendment.